Welcome to this Chelsea news recap from this week, where we will talk about selling Enzo and Cucurella, interest in Estevao, Willian and Osimhen target, Kendry Paez's nightclub visit, leaked Chelsea home shirt, Lavia's injury message, Chelsea's big injury problem with updates. Let's dive into it. Chelsea have reportedly extended an offer to Real Madrid, proposing the transfer of two of their players during the upcoming summer window. As Chelsea grapples with financial challenges, including a recently announced £90 million loss and concerns over adherence to profit and sustainability regulations, offloading players has become a necessity to improve these issues. Simon Jordan, a pundit on TalkSport, anticipates that Chelsea will inevitably face consequences for their significant expenditures and financial deficits. To address their financial situation, reports indicate that Chelsea has offered two players to Real Madrid, Enzo Fernandez and Marc Cucurella. However, Real Madrid's president, Florentino Paez, reportedly showed little interest in either player, as the club prioritizes a potential acquisition of Bayern Munich's Alphonso Davies. Interestingly, Davies has also been linked with Chelsea, as the club contemplates bolstering its left-back position. Personally, I have a hard time seeing this happen. I'm pretty sure Enzo will stay at Chelsea, as he has said that he wants to be at Chelsea and loves the club. As for Cucurella, he has been rumored to be the first one to be sold in the summer, but I don't really see Real Madrid taking him instead of Davies. So, this news sounds kind of BS to me. Fabrizio Romano has indicated that Chelsea is assessing their financial situation to determine if they can afford a major signing this summer, with particular interest in the brilliant Osimhen. Speaking to Court Offside, Romano suggested that Chelsea is cautious about their current financial position, especially regarding financial fair play, before committing to any high-value transfers. Osimhen is expected to be available for a transfer, and Romano stated that Chelsea is actively involved in the race to secure his signature, provided their financial requirements align. This is what Romano said: "I think Chelsea will be there. The interest is still there. It is really important to understand what is happening, first of all with the FFP situation, because Chelsea do not want to overpay, so it is important to know how much the package is going to be for Victor Osimhen. We already know about the release clause between €120 million to €130 million with Napoli, so Chelsea and other clubs are waiting to see if Napoli can be flexible, but usually with their president, De Laurentiis, it is usually very tough to go there and negotiate, especially for a fantastic player like Victor Osimhen. It will then be important to see how much Osimhen wants in terms of salary and his contract. So there are some crucial financial points to sort out before Chelsea can say, okay, and go for Osimhen. In addition to Osimhen, Chelsea has identified other strikers as potential targets. Victor Gyökeres has reportedly been under Chelsea's radar for several months, with the club's scouts regularly observing his performances. Another player linked with Chelsea is Benjamin Sesko, who comes with a lower price tag compared to Osimhen. Who do you want us to sign for the striker position? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Chelsea have been closely monitoring Palmeiras winger Estevao Willian, as revealed by journalist Fabrizio Romano. Romano, in his daily briefing column, disclosed that Chelsea's interest in the teenager has persisted for over 5 months. I can guarantee once again that scouts from all over Europe, including Chelsea for a long time now, are travelling to scout this boy, Romano wrote. Chelsea scouts have been in attendance since all the way back in October. The interest is there, even if there haven't been any negotiations yet. How much is Estevao's signing likely to cost? With a release clause of €60 million in his contract, Palmeiras is holding out for clubs to meet this valuation if they wish to secure his services. This price tag is substantial for a player with only 5 senior appearances to his name. However, Estevao showcased his talent representing Brazil at the Under-17 World Cup last year, where he scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists in 5 matches. It's worth noting that even if Chelsea secures Estevao's signing, he won't immediately move to Stamford Bridge. Similar to Kendry Paez, Estevao will have to wait until he turns 18 to complete the transfer. Since he will turn 17 next month, any potential move would be finalized in the summer of 2025. Ecuador has released a statement following reports that Chelsea's 16-year-old talent Kendry Paez was allegedly seen at a nightclub the night before their match against Italy. According to Ecuadorian media, Paez, along with teammates Robert Arboleda, Piero Hincapié, and Gonzalo Plata, was spotted at a club before their game against Italy in the USA. Paez's reported presence is concerning due to his age, as he is only 16, making it illegal for him to enter a nightclub in the USA, where individuals under 21 are prohibited from such venues by law. In response to the controversial video, the Ecuadorian Federation issued a statement. It stated, "Given the publicly known facts, the FEF expresses the following: the official delegation had free time on Friday, March 22, from 2 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., a schedule that was fully adhered to. Images depicting events contrary to the values and principles that we uphold and promote as an institution have surfaced, and these will be analyzed for future considerations. We reaffirm our commitment to Ecuadorian soccer." Paez is scheduled to officially join Chelsea from Independiente del Valle in the summer of 2025, after he turns 18. Chelsea supporters have expressed disappointment with the club's rumored home shirt for the 2024-25 season. The leaked design, revealed by Footy Headlines, retains Chelsea's traditional blue colour but features a light blue badge and a subtle wave pattern on the front, along with light blue and orange stripes on the sleeves. Notably, Infinite Athlete will no longer be the front shirt sponsor for the upcoming season. The reaction from fans has been mixed, with many expressing dissatisfaction. One fan on social media described the kit as hideous, while another lamented Nike's lack of appealing home kits for Chelsea over the past 8 years. Some fans even suggested terminating the contract with Nike. However, there were also supporters who appreciated the new design, with some describing it as iconic and expressing a desire to pre-order it. Nonetheless, the club's main sponsor for the 2024-25 campaign remains unconfirmed, as Infinite Athlete's deal is set to expire, transitioning to a sleeve sponsor. "I really like our home kit this season, but next one is a step down according to me. But maybe it will look better in real life. What do you think about it?" This is the latest injury update, as we will take a look at the latest from Chelsea's treatment room. Enough is enough. Fire the medical staff, right now. Chelsea just came out with even more setbacks from players that just came back. Trevoh Chalobah is in partial team training and Carney Chukwuemeka and Robert Sanchez is undergoing rehabilitation program. Chilwell is also a doubt, having picked up and not playing for England. Our injuries has really been out of control this season, and now we have even more setbacks but also some player returning. Carney Chukwuemeka left the England under-21 squad early to focus on improving his fitness at Chelsea's Cobham training ground. Although he missed the game against Azerbaijan, he did not feature against Luxembourg. Chelsea stated that he is working hard to regain full fitness and could potentially return to action against Burnley. Levi Colwill toe injury. Colwill's toe injury kept him out of England's recent internationals, casting doubts on his participation in Euro 2024. He has not been seen in training photos leading up to the game. Pochettino mentioned that they learned about his injury after the Brentford match and it seems to be affecting his availability. His potential return date to the squad is anticipated to be against Burnley. Malo Gusto had to return home from France under-23 duty due to illness. His possible return date to the squad is speculated to be against Burnley. Christopher Nkunku hamstring injury. Nkunku has been dealing with hamstring issues throughout the season, significantly impacting his match fitness. Pochettino mentioned that he suffered another setback recently and is currently undergoing recovery. The timeline for his return remains uncertain. Pochettino said this at the time: "I think he suffered a problem in his hamstring and we will see in a few weeks if he can be again available. But yes, now he is doing recovery from Sunday. A little bit unlucky, bad luck because to suffer again another setback. It's always tough for a player that didn't play too much during the season that also came from the Bundesliga, from Germany, with some problems. He was so good in the pre-season. It is a difficult season for him. It is difficult to accept another injury and to delay to play more consistent. The timeline for his return remains uncertain, but there is a possibility he can return in April. Reece James and hamstring operation. Pochettino said this: "We don't know. I cannot say the date of when it is possible. Our target is for him to be fit, feeling happy and well. Then we will see if there is a possibility of going to the Euros or not, or whether he is ready for the next season or he can play before we finish the season here. For me, the most important thing for Reece is to build his confidence and his physical condition and to recover all the good things, because now is not to set the target of I'm going to play the last 5 games or the Euros. The target is for him to feel really strong and start to play when he can deal again with the competition." Leslie Ugarku's thigh injury. Absent since the 2-1 defeat to Wolves on Christmas Eve, Ugarku is undergoing a rehabilitation program for a hamstring injury. His expected return is still unknown. Wesley Fofana knee injury. Fofana, who is recovering from an ACL rupture, has returned to training but is still far from making a comeback. Pochettino expressed doubts about his availability for the remainder of the season, with no specific return date set. Romeo Lavia thigh injury has seen another setback, and Lavia has now shared his regret on social media, also confirming his love for the badge. Lavia has played only half an hour for Chelsea due to an injury after joining the club. Not long ago, Lavia was seen in full first-team training at Cobham, and Lavia even gave his own update. As he said, "This received a lot of support messages, and I wanted to let you know that it means a lot to me. I'm gutted not to be able to help the team, but I'm fully focused on coming back. The wait will be worth it." Well, the wait will be even longer now. Lavia was expected to return this month, but no, Chelsea have officially confirmed another setback with a statement reading this: "Midfielder Romeo Lavia is to unfortunately miss the remainder of our 2023-24 campaign following a setback in his recovery. Recent medical assessments have confirmed that Lavia, who sustained a significant thigh injury against Crystal Palace back in December, will not feature again this season." Lavia later also posted his regret. "As you may know, despite my countless efforts, I will be missing the remainder of the season. This has been a frustrating season for me, not being able to help my teammates. I love this squad, this badge, and being on the pitch more than anything. Trust that I have given my all every day to be back. Thank you for the love, support, and criticism, because they all affect me positively and keep me going. I can't wait to give it back and share many special moments together. See you soon. This injury problem we have is something that Chelsea really need to fix as soon as possible. It's a very big problem for Chelsea, just as the referees. If you don't believe me, you can click this video to say the truth. You have gotten a little preview in the background. And please subscribe.